bitch, I am loud, live, and in motherfucking colors. Like, hell no. No, no, no. Yada, yada, yada. Like, hell no. No, no, no. What we gonna be talking about, girl? Like, hell no. No, no, no. I am a random motherfucker, okay? So,
parental discretion is advised.
Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? It is I, your sister from another Mr. ThickChickVlogs, and yes, girl, yes, we are coming to do our blog talk, tea time, or whatever you want to call it today. I don't have a whole lot to talk about, but I am going to spend a little bit of time with you guys. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of this here particular video, I do want to let you guys know, for those of you who aren't my friend on Facebook, Kevin from The Scorpion Show announced on his Facebook page that the Blackout in 2016 will be held in Las Vegas, Nevada, bitch. And y'all already know. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I'm not setting it in stone, but I will say this. It is my intention. It is my intention to be in Las Vegas in May. I think it's May 19th to the 22nd. Don't quote me on that, but I will leave it down in the description box. So I want you guys to save up your coins, just to, you know, have your money set up if you do plan on going to the Blackout, because it is my intention on going, and I'm so excited to meet you guys. Let me say something in advance, though. I am a very, very shy and reserved person, so I am so scared. Like, just being on YouTube and seeing how my channel is growing and seeing how I'm conversing with so many people from all across the world, it is just... Family, I never would have, in a million years, would have even envisioned anything like this. This is not how it was supposed to turn out. I was just supposed to be making random videos, and it turned into something that is such a blessing and so amazing to be able to have met so many amazing people. My auntie Lady Nika says she's going to be there. Of course, I can't wait to meet Kevin and Mikhail. Hopefully, my brother from another mother, Justin, is going to be there. Got Sweet Addictions TV, and so many other people that are probably going to be there that I absolutely cannot wait to meet. Hopefully my girl Gold My 100 will get on this little juice train with me and head down to Las Vegas, since she is in my state now. Maybe we can all go together. Me, my auntie Lady Nika, and Gold My. Maybe we can all go together. You never know, girl. So yes, get your coin ready if you want to meet ThickChickVlogs, but understand that I'm a very shy and reserved person. So when you first see me, I may be kind of like in the corner, like, oh, I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I'm actually meeting these people that have been watching me for so long. But girl, let me tell you something. I'm the sweetest person you will ever meet in your entire life. Let me just say that right here, right now. So yes, I just wanted to let you guys know that it is my intention to be there. But if, you know, Lord willing, of course, if anything major happens between now and then, of course, you know, things may change. But as of right now, it is my intention to be in Las Vegas, May 19th to the 22nd. And girl, not only that, bitch, I finally get a chance to meet my sisters, Edwina and Shayna. Are you serious? Or we can go on a thrifting adventure. Quit playing. And the juice man, of course, the juice man talking about he want to go to, because he want to go to Vegas. Seriously? But you know, you can take your boo thing. Y'all can make it a girl. But of course, you got to save going to Vegas, okay? I'm saving starting today. Best believe that. But let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of this here particular video, girl. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about, like I said, we don't have a whole lot of things that we're going to talk about, but we're going to talk about a few things, okay? The first thing that we're going to talk about is, of course, the things that are going on in the blogs. Of course, people are saying that, the people aren't saying that he said it himself. Allegedly, Lamar Odom's father, he was talking to TMZ, they got him on camera, and he was basically saying that Khloe Kardashian is keeping him away from his son, Lamar Odom. Now, of course, all of this stuff is alleged, because we honestly and truly don't know whether it's Khloe or, hell, Lamar might be speaking for himself. Khloe might not be the one who making the decision for him, because apparently, shit, he up and talking, ain't it? So how do we know it's Khloe the one who's making the decision? He's able to talk for himself at this particular point in time. So we can't blame everything on Khloe Kardashian, but I'm going to read a little bit of it to you. It says, last night, TMZ called Lamar Odom's father, his name is Joe, outside of Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles, where Lamar is currently being treated in the aftermath of his drug overdose, because you guys know that now he is in rehab. So his father went there to see him, and it says, a frustrated and saddened Joe tells the camera that he is not allowed to see his son, and he blames Khloe. We know about this What the fuck is that? Tumultuous. Bitch, why don't you have to put that big ass word in there for me to fuck up so people talk about me? Pass with Lamar, but does that justify what's happening? Of course, we all know, if you don't know, Lamar hasn't had the best relationship with his father. They were kind of like, you know, estranged or whatever. They weren't really speaking. They weren't really on speaking terms, but that is still that boy's father. I understand that now. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, sometimes people cut people out of their lives for good. Who knows? But we can't sit there and blame this on Khloe because we don't 100% know that it's Khloe, okay? So this is what his father said, and I quote, "I'm mad, I'm upset because this is the second time I came to see my son and they won't let me see my son," he says. He calls it sabotage and proceeds to ask, "Why can't I see my son? I bought him the world." So he's basically saying that, you know, basically he's blaming it on Khloe. He said Joe claims he wasn't on the visitors list and tried reaching out to Khloe, who he says is the one calling the shots. He also says prior to Lamar's overdose, he saw him every day in Vegas, but now Lamar doesn't want to be within 10 feet of him. Part of me thinks Joe is just flat out crazy. We know he always had it out for the Kardashians, and this isn't the first time he's gone on the anti-Khloe tangent. Also, how good of an influence could he have been on Lamar if he saw him consistently before his overdose? So you got people, like I said, this man himself, which is Lamar Odom's father, he's basically saying that, you know, Khloe is keeping him away from Lamar. But at the end of the day, I personally think Lamar, hell, at this particular point in time, ain't they saying Lamar up and walking and talking? So, shit, that Lamar can say what he want to say, who he want to be on his visitors list. Okay, so I really don't honestly and truly think that it's Khloe. And like these people said on this blog, if you saw him every day, all the time, you know, while he was in, you know, Vegas, and he, you know, before his overdose, I wonder why now he doesn't want to be within 10 feet of you. It's because that you were doing the drugs with him. Not, like I said, all of this stuff is alleged, okay? But I'm going by what his father was saying. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. You know, a lot of people are saying Khloe wrong for this. We can't sit there and blame Khloe Kardashian for every damn thing, especially not if this man, they claim he up walking and talking and doing all this other shit. How we gonna blame this on Khloe? Come on now. Come on now. I understand that a lot of people got it out for the Kardashians. And like I said, I understand they are annoying as hell, but come on. We not gonna sit there and put all this shit on them now. Because like I said, if the man up walking and talking and doing everything else, she can't tell this man who to have on his damn business list, girl. So I think it's him, himself. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that little rendezvous down in the comment section down below. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about is this Raven-Symoné controversy. Of course, she done put her fucking foot in her mouth again on The View. She basically said that, you know, she feels like what the officer did was wrong. The excessive force that he used was wrong. But she also went in on the student saying that, she basically shouldn't have had her cell phone in the class, and she shouldn't have been texting or doing whatever it was that she was doing in the classroom. So of course, you know, people already don't like Raven-Symoné. Anytime she has anything to say about anybody, you know, folks already don't like her ass. And sometimes she does put her foot in her mouth, and a lot of people were saying, like my girl Tiki was saying, you know, if you don't have children, it's hard for you to, you know, you can't really speak on certain situations, especially when you have a child. And you know, you want to say, you know, basically, she shouldn't have been doing what she was doing. All she had to do was get up and walk out of the classroom. And let me tell you something that I found out this morning on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, and y'all, it melted my heart. It hurt my heart so bad, even worse now that I know after this, you know, after I found out what had happened to this girl, and I know that she was in this situation right here. The girl was living with her grandmother. You know, her grandmother was the one taking care. You know, a lot of people, you know, their parents, you know, some people ain't the best parents in the world. And, you know, this girl, she was living with her mom. I mean, with her grandmother. I don't know if her mom died and her daddy was dead. I don't know the whole situation. All I know is she was, you know, living with her grandmother. And a few days before all of this shit happened with, you know, the police officer throwing her out of the chair and her being on her cell phone in the classroom, her grandmother died. Okay, her grandmother had died. So now this girl is an orphan now. At least this is what they were saying on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. And Ricky Smiley was going in. He was basically, you know, Ricky Smiley is a, you know, when he get fired up on that radio show, he be going ham and motherfucking cheese. Let me just say that. He goes ham and cheese when he get mad. He was basically saying if that had been his daughter, he'd be in jail. He'd go find the dude and kill him. Ricky Smiley was going ham and cheese. But he was really going ham and cheese when he found out that, you know, this girl's grandmother had died a few days before, and now she's going through this whole little situation right here. That's why I say sometimes you know, you never know what a person is going through. Now, I can see if the girl was in the classroom throwing shit, hitting people. Now, that is a completely different story. But, you know, the girl was sitting in the chair. Maybe they could have just got, you know, picked up the chair and took her out of the room that way. They didn't, you know, like I said, the girl was not doing anything to threaten anyone. She was just sitting in the fucking chair, okay? I don't give a damn what happened at that, you know, up before that point. All I can say is at that particular point when the cameras were rolling, she was sitting in the chair. And if she was texting, talking on the phone, that doesn't justify you bringing your big burly ass in there and throwing this child out of that fucking chair. That is where the outrage comes from. And a lot of people are saying, calling racism and all this type of stuff. We need to understand that everything is not racist. To me, in this particular case, I don't give a damn if the girl was purple, orange, pink, blue, or green, okay? It was a fucked up situation for him to do. Now, yes, there are racist cops out there who do fucked up shit, but at this particular point in time, I feel like this was an abuse of authority, just completely absurd thing that this fool did to this child who was basically just sitting in a chair because she wouldn't leave out of the classroom because she was texting or whatever the situation was. It's irrelevant. Okay? And I don't give a damn what color the people were. And a lot of people are saying, well, his girlfriend is black. I don't give a fuck if she's pink. Okay? I don't care what color she is. Everything is not about black and white. Okay, at least not for ThickChickVlogs. So, and like I said, finding out that this girl's grandmother had died a few days before this, I mean, like I said, you never know what's going on with people. You got some kids who are, you know, the adult in the house. Their parents are on drugs. They're taking care of their little brother and sister. They're going through a whole lot of shit, and they might go to school, and they might be a little defiant or whatever. Shit happens, you know. And I'm pretty sure, you know, educators out there, there are a lot of kids out there who are, you know, just straight up disrespectful. The parents come to school, be ready to beat you up because you didn't get a child an F, because they ain't doing what they need to be at home. I understand that, but I'm talking about this specific situation right here. It's a fucked up situation always around. So, of course, this fool has been fired. And the thing is, he's had several other, you know, cases against him. And the other 2 cases against him were dropped. But now he's been fired, 100% fired. He's not on leave anymore. He is fired. And I'm pretty sure whatever going on, these people, this girl and her folks or whoever are going to sue the fuck out of these people. I mean, if she does have any other family. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the whole little situation. But I do know that Ricky Smiley said that he is going to find out who this girl is. And if she needs help, he is going to help her, give her somewhere to stay or whatever. He said he is 100% going to help her because it hurt his heart. He said because he can only think about his daughter. And if that was his daughter that was in that situation, he said, y'all wouldn't be listening to me right now. I'd be in jail because I'd have went and found him and killed him. And a lot of people are like, ooh, Ricky Smiley said a whole lot of controversial stuff on the radio. He does. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the producers of the shows and the directors, they always call in like, look, dude, you can't be saying that type of shit on the radio. I'm pretty sure they call in and tell him that all the time. But Ricky Smiley don't give a fuck. He be speaking his truth, and a lot of the shit that he says is true. So shout out to Ricky Smiley for even being an advocate for this whole little situation. So I really prayers to this girl. I mean, just the mere thought of losing your grandmother, and she was your guardian, and now you done went to school, and this dude and basically, you know, damn near whooped your ass, goddamn chokehold, to drug you across the class. I mean, that has to have, you know, she was already fucked. Her mind was already fucked up. You know, losing your grandmother who was your sole guardian, and now you going through this situation right here. I mean, that really got me pissed, what I like to call the fuck off. So y'all chime in on that down in the comment section below as well, okay? But girl, we was on Raven-Symoné, wasn't we? But we on Raven-Symoné. Yeah, like I said, she done put her fucking foot in her mouth, and of course, girl, people got a fucking petition. Girl, it's thousands of people that done signed this petition to have her motherfucking ass removed from the View. Let me read y'all a little bit of this. It's a Raven-Symoné, maybe one of the most famous hosts on The View, but recently it seems like she's been controversial just for the sake of causing arguments, which I believe. I believe her funky ass say a lot of shit because she want people to continue to talk about her, and she feel like, oh, well, as long as they talking about me, they really gonna keep me on The View then because it's good for their ratings. Bitch. Okay. First, she openly criticized Caitlyn Jenner's transition. Then she said she wouldn't hire a fellow black person with a ghetto name, as you may have heard. She just blamed the Spring Valley High School student who was assaulted by a school resource officer. Well, it seems as though fans of the ABC Daytime Talk Show are fed up with her bouts of trollery because over 24,000 people have signed a change.org petition to remove her from the panel. Yes, to remove her from the panel. So if that ain't crazy, I don't know what is. The main issue to the open letter to Barbara Walters, why does this keep popping up on my screen? Takes with the former Disney star is that she's being deprecating while also being a poor role model to young black girls. Bitch, they writing words that I ain't never deprecating. What the fuck does that mean? We hate to agree, but we're just not sure why Raven keeps failing to support her community when she has such a public platform to potentially do good, which I agree. You know, so yeah, it's a petition on change.org to get Raven-Symoné the fuck off of the view. So if you want that bitch to go over there and sign it, girl, you know, they not gonna get her off the fucking view. I don't give a fuck. We gotta get 1 million signatures. Unless they want her gone, they not just finna kick this girl off the view. Even though, you know, I guess that maybe if people stop watching this shit and they stop getting ratings, maybe they'll kick off then. But you know, long as you still watching this shit, they feel like, bitch, you gonna keep watching. Because, you know, she's controversial. You want to tune in to see what the fuck she got to say. So, they not finna kick her off that damn show, girl. They are not. Let's see what else we're gonna talk about. The next story that I have is, of course, Kordell has said that he is about to sue the motherfucking, what his name is, Andrew, Undelivered Caldwell. Yeah, he said he's finna sue the fuck out of him. So it says, NFL veteran turned analyst Kordell Stewart, the former husband of Real Housewives of Atlanta cast member Portia Williams, has sued reality show cast member Andrew Caldwell, who made statements later retracted indicating they'd had a relationship. So this motherfucker now, he claiming that he didn't retract his statement. Now you ain't had sex with Kordell. Now you trying to change your tune like you ain't never said the shit. No, boo, it's too late now. Since you around here prancing around in your goddamn Giuseppe's and all your other shit that your man is buying you, boo. Okay? You got your man buying you Giuseppe's and you talking about you deliver. Quit bullshitting, boo. Live in your fucking truth. Ain't nothing wrong with being gay, baby. If that's what you are, ain't nothing wrong with being gay. But quit the bullshitting, okay? Talking about you, fuck Kordell and you was getting purses and shit. Now he's suing your funky ass. And now you looking cray-cray. You ain't got no damn money no way, so he really ain't finna get shit. Because according to you, you got your men's buying you this shit. Or you claim you had your men's buying you this shit. Bitch, quit. So it said the suit filed in DeKalb County Superior Court also names the gospel truth creator and producer Jarius Keenan Moon and Catalyst Next LLC, who controls the internet morning show The Shake Up, which is the show that Caldwell was on where he made these statements, claim he and Stewart had a relationship. This is what was said, quote, and I quote, "At all times during his life, Mr. Stewart has been and is bitch, I can't talk. At all times during his life, Mr. Stewart has been and is a heterosexual male," the suit states. It claims that Caldwell, a cast member of the upcoming show, The Gospel Truth, so apparently this fool gonna be on a reality show, bitch. Are you finna watch that shit? The Gospel Truth with this fool on it? Okay. I can't. The false and defamatory rumors that Mr. Caldwell and the defendant Moon agreed to publish are centered around Mr. Stewart having an extramarital sexual relationship with Mr. Caldwell, it states. Court documents include, I hate all these fucking pop-ups on these blogs. I understand that y'all gotta make money, but bitch, that shit is annoying as fuck. So quit with the fucking pop-ups, boo. Get some other type of advertising shit. All these fucking pop-ups. So it says, I read the court documents include excerpts from the interview Caldwell gave on the show, The Shake Up. "I dated plenty of football players. I dated some in Atlanta. I dated, Kordell. Yes, Kordell Stewart." This is what that motherfucker said. Of course, he was saying all this shit because he felt like he was going to get him, some fame or whatever. But no, boo. You done put your motherfucking foot in your mouth and now you finna had to pay up. You finna had to sell your Giuseppe's, boo, okay? While you trying to fake break. During the interview, Caldwell discussed how the two supposedly met. "I didn't know who he was at first. I was like, oh my God, that's you." And we was at a bar. We was at a restaurant and I was like, oh my God, that's Kordell. And they was like, yeah, he's a football player. And I was like, I like football players. The interview concluded amid a specter of political litigation. "They come on with the lawsuit, I'm ready too, because I have like 4 lawyers." So, of course, while he was on the fucking show, he's trying to brag, talking about, yeah, they come with a lawsuit, I'm ready too, because I got 4 lawyers. Because he knew that Kordell was going to clap back on that ass. Because, if a person is truly a heterosexual person, they don't want people spreading rumors that they're, that they're gay. Which is understandable. A person, don't want people to say that they're gay when they're not. And not even just that. You don't go on a radio show lying on folks. You know what I'm saying? That's just like somebody going on a radio show saying that they've had sexual relations with you. And like, motherfucker, I don't even know. You ain't never even seen your ass. You on a radio show talking about you didn't have sexual relations with me, bitch. Are you serial right now? Are you fucking serial? And while we on this shit right here, before I forget about it, there's a boxer. I cannot think of his name right now, but apparently there was a boxer who was, you know, in some type of, it's been a sex tape release where he's, you know, doing some gay sexual acts or whatever, and the man claimed that he's been drugged. Matter of fact, I gotta find that shit right here, right now, boo. I got to find it, okay? Boxer in film. Okay, here we go. Bitch. I mean, why don't these people want to live in their truth? I don't understand it. It's a boxer who appeared in a gay adult film says he was drugged, okay? He was drugged into it. A boxer from Philadelphia who appeared in the gay adult film says he was drugged and violated by the adult film company who produced the video. His name is Yusuf Mack or whatever, a father of 10. Yeah, he got 10 kids. Says he was under financial duress when an adult film company reached out to him on Facebook to make him an offer to perform in one of their videos. Mack says he agreed to perform in the video, but Mack claims he was under the assumption it would be a heterosexual adult film. The actual video Mack took part in, either knowingly or not, is reported to be a graphic threesome between Mack and 2 other men. Okay, so he had a threesome with 2 dudes. Sometime in June, he can't recall exactly when, Mack boarded a train to New York City and made his way to an address in the Bronx. Once inside the apartment where the filming was to take place, he noticed a number of naked women walking around. I think it's about to go down. I needed a drink or something. Mack told me over the phone. They gave me a pill and a shot of vodka. I took the pill down with the vodka. The next thing he can recall is being on a train at 30th Street Station and someone telling him to wake up. I don't remember getting on the train, he told me, but Mack did later notice that he had $4,500 tucked inside his pocket. Mack says that he didn't think of the incident until he was pulled aside by his friends who told him about the video. He insisted that it ain't me. I don't remember that. His friends ultimately convinced him that it was him in the video. Though he has never actually seen it, the production company is in question, DogPoundUSA.com, did not reply to Philly.com's emails or requests. So basically this dude was in a gay porn, and he claims that he didn't know about it. He said he was in some type of financial duress, and these people approached him with a opportunity to be in an adult film, and he agreed to it, but he thought that it was going to be women in this adult film, which I'm pretty sure these folks just didn't walk up to you randomly and tell you, yeah, I need you to be in an adult film, and you get there and it's some dudes, okay? Quit bullshitting. So you just thought that nobody was going to find out about this shit, and now you're trying to claim that they drugged you into it. You got there, they gave you a pill and some vodka and basically knocked your ass out. And once so if you claim you was this out of it and you woke up on a fucking train, how did you actually engage in the sexual acts with these people if you were so out of it? Why is you bullshitting? Like I said, folks need to live in their damn truth. When you live in your truth, you ain't got to worry about nobody lying on you and shit. Okay, you ain't got to worry about nobody finding out no shit when you live in your fucking truth, bitch. Cause truth, that ain't no tea. When it's truth, bitch, when I'm living in it, how you gonna get some tea out of something that I'm living? You can't. So live in your fucking truth. The moral of that story is live in your fucking truth, okay? So you can quit that bullshit talking about you was drugged and shit. They done gave you a pill and knocked you out with a fucking vodka. Even if you took that shit down, you wouldn't have been able to perform them fucking acts and wake your ass up on a fucking train talking about something you didn't know what the fuck you would, but you had $4,500 tucked in your drawers. Quit bullshitting, okay? Quit bullshitting. Y'all leave your comments down in the comment section below. And also, do not forget about the Blackout. Start saving your coins. I don't have too much information on it. Whenever I, see some updates or something on it, I will definitely be, telling you guys about it. And like I said, if I won't be able to make it, I will let you guys know way in advance. Hopefully, don't nothing dramatic happen between now and then, Lord willing, Jesus. Please, Lord, just don't let nothing, I can't take too much more, Jesus. But, yeah. Keep looking out for these updates and things like that. Also, go and check out my other videos. Go and subscribe to my other channel. Go and add me on Facebook. Share this video on your social media. Same day, later in the day. Hence why my lippy is fading. My makeup maybe looks a little patchy or whatever because it's later in the day. As you can see, the sun has changed and I'm wearing these devil ears. I had to come back and I had to correct myself from earlier. Earlier, I said that the girl's grandmother had died, and the only reason I said that was because that's what they were reporting on the Ricky Smiley morning show. But since I have found another article and other people are reporting that it was not her grandmother that the girl lost, it was her mother, okay? It was her mother that she lost, and she is currently living in a foster home. I'm going to read you a little bit about what I see. It said, the attorney for a 16-year-old student who was thrown across a classroom during an arrest says the officer should be jailed for his actions. In an interview with the New York Daily News, Rutherford also said that the student is a recent orphan who lost her mother and is currently living in a foster home. While her identity no doubt will eventually be leaked to the media, it's the goal of her foster mother to protect and care for her as well as she can, considering the circumstances. So basically, it was not her grandmother that died, but that's the new, because, you know, all the stuff was fresh, so I guess Ricky Smiley didn't really have the full details, so that's where I got the grandmother from. But it was her mother who recently died, and the girl is currently living on a foster home. And like I said, either way, grandmother or mother, her guardian died, and the girl was going through a whole lot of stuff. And regardless of the situation, the actions of this resource officer was completely absurd. That's the moral of the story here, that his actions were completely and utterly absurd, okay? So, yeah, I just wanted to come back and let you guys know that. Also, I have a couple of more things that I want to talk about, but my television is way too loud. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, family. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about is NeNe Leakes is supposedly returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, it has been reported that they don't know if this is going to be something that is permanent or if this is just, she's just going to make random appearances or whatever. But it says 4 months after NeNe Leakes revealed her Real Housewives of Atlanta departure, Bravo has announced that the fan favorite will make a cameo next season. So, it said there's no word on how frequently Leakes 47 will appear, but she was spotted filming the reality show in at, whoever did this, don't know what they're talking, in at Moon Palace, Jamaica. And who is this calling my phone? Folks just do not want me to be great this morning, but I'm gonna be great, okay? Whether they want me to be great or not. But like I said, NeNe Leakes is supposed to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We don't know if it's gonna be a permanent thing or if she's just gonna make some guest appearances, which is probably gonna happen because apparently the producers and things of the Real Housewives of Atlanta says that now that Kim Fields is on it, they said the shit is boring. I don't watch it. You know, so those of you that do watch it, let me know, is the shit really boring? Because they say the shit boring, girl. So, yeah, leave that down in the comment section below. Because like I said, I don't watch the shit. So, yeah, but they said it is a very, very boring right now. So, they got to get, of course, drama-filled NeNe Leakes back on the show so she can, you know, stir up some shit, girl, from time to time. Okay. Now, the last thing that we're going to talk about is how Anonymous intends on unveiling the names of up to 1,000 KKK members. They announced this on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, it says the so-called hacktivist group Anonymous announced on Wednesday its intentions to name up to 1,000 members of the Ku Klux Klan. In a press release, Anonymous says it is right for the group to unveil the hoods behind the KKK. Anonymous said it has been watching the group for so long and revealing the people behind the hoods is the right course of action. So, yeah, Operation KKK is, you guys can go and follow that on Twitter if you have a Twitter account. They have a Twitter account where they're going to be exposing these people. It's called Operation KKK. You are more than extremists. You are more than a hate group. You operate much more like terrorists, and you should be recognized as such. The group said in the press release, you are terrorists that hide your identities beneath sheets and infiltrate society on every level. The privacy of the KKK no longer exists in cyberspace. You've had blood on your hands for nearly 200 years. You continue to inflict civil rights violations, commit violent crimes, and solicit others to commit violent criminal acts. You seek to intimidate or eliminate those that are different from you and those that you dislike by any means possible. Anonymous said that it plans to release the names up to 1,000 KKK members and other groups affiliated with them. They call the release Operation KKK. Okay? Of course, we know Anonymous is widely known for targeting groups for beliefs and the hackers disagree with. So, yeah, if you guys want to follow this whole little situation with exposing the KKK, go and follow Operation KKK on Twitter. They do have an account where they will be releasing the information, or at least they threatened to release the information. Whether it's actually going to happen or not, I don't know. So yeah, I will definitely be following that page because, bitch, I want to know. I don't know about you. You can care less about who's part of the KKK, but girl, I seriously want to know who the fuck is, who's in this shit, girl? Who? I want to know. Could it be your next door neighbor? Or no. we shall see. Bitch, it might be some members of the government we might see on that goddamn list, bitch. Ain't that gonna be a key? Share this video on your social medias. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. Quit bullshit. Bye.